Welcome to another leg day. Just go ahead and wake the leg up. It needs to be a lower frequency. Remember what I talked about? Lower frequency, wake the leg up. Starting on leg extensions today. Because like I said, last time I was not able to record because my camera broke. Or my lens broke. Camera's fine. But today's primarily going to be focusing on, I'm going to show you guys how to grow your legs. So, I mean, kind of like a normal video of mine, but I'm really going to be kind of harping on like really how to like grow, because it's not, when it comes to legs, it's really not about load, it's all about volume. Leg extensions is a piece of equipment that a lot of people get kind of confused on as far as like how to do it, how heavy should it be, where should you be sitting. The setup should be relatively pretty easy as far as like, you know, setting this up to where the very back, like almost the seat needs to be hitting kind of like the back of your calf. So if you feel like you're sitting kind of like this and there's room right here, make sure you're sitting all the way back to where there is not enough room right there. I always warm up with my foot facing straight up just to kind of activate the entire section of my quad. That's a lot more down too. There we go. Get full range of motion. This is a great exercise to utilize for building a lot of singularities to your quad rather than just like the whole. Different foot positions hit your quad a little bit differently. Feet outwards is going to sectionalize a lot of focus on your teardrop. Feet in is going to sectionalize a lot more of your outer IT band area. And then if you're wanting a lot more of your upper split to your quad, I recommend actually pointing your toe outwards and not coming all the way up. Don't come all the way up. So don't flex your feet straight up. Just kind of have it not pointed out to where you're activating your calf so much. But just have it kind of, have your foot relaxed. And do not go all the way up. Kind of just hang right in this area right here. But I'm activating all of it right now. Also gonna be doing butt stuff later with outside hip abductors because I've got to hit that. My left glute is flatter than a pancake, but my right butt cheeking is butt cheeking. I do see a lot of people doing both legs at the same time on this piece of equipment, and your body's chemistry is not really supposed to do something like this together. It's only supposed to do it on a bilateral piece of equipment. I'm gonna do one more warm-up set. I'm gonna keep the weight the exact same, but I'm gonna focus on my outside, and I'm not gonna come all the way up because I'm tired of my teardrop getting activated before the rest of my leg. It's so awkward. I just made eye contact with somebody over there. Oh, that's weird. Also, another word for outside and inside hip adductors is people like to call them, like, you know, good girls and bad girls. Don't know why, but apparently you guys reference to that, so I'll make sure I throw that terminology out there when we get over there. That way nobody's confused. I despise this day, but hitting legs is absolutely crucial for upper body growth, especially for men. Women's a little bit different. But as a man, if you're really trying to grow your legs and you've got small legs, especially small calves, you know who you are. It is essential you hit legs every single week or twice a week. Programming out your week to be able to hit legs twice a week. It's very important for upper body growth, because the more that you hit legs, the more that you put and you singular out blood in the lower half of your body. Because like as men, our natural testes is in our testicles, right? So if we keep a lot of blood down there, naturally our upper body is going to be like, oh crap, our legs are growing too much, we need to grow with it. And so therefore it starts stipulating more upper body growth. A little bit heavier. Make damn sure I have these washed every week. It's the only shorts I like wearing when I hit leg. That's how I stopped there. I said leg, not legs. Haha, if I don't have those, I only have one. There we go. A very good set. All right, so I'm starting to have a lot of fatigue in my teardrop, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab my gun. I'm gonna go to a higher frequency. I'm gonna try to, I'll go and sit back so you can see how I do this. Select to a higher frequency setting. And I'm gonna go over that muscle to get it to kind of calm down a little bit. Should we squat today? No. Maybe. Don't have this. I'm gonna highly recommend you get it. Better growth for your legs, faster recovery, better inability to increase muscular size for more blood flow during the workout. But remember, if you do have it, always go linear wise first, then go across. Keep that foot inwards because I really want to grow my outer quad right now. 3. Now we're gonna move on to hamstrings. This is a good piece of equipment right here. This has been taking the last 3 times I've done legs here, but it's free today. Great alternative to this is, of course, the kneeling, standing isolated kneeling leg curl. You want this pad to pretty much come down and sit, not on your knee, but like just under it. Ooh. When I start my set or my workout for this exercise, I like to be pressed kind of back. Once it starts getting hard, I'll probably sit up a little bit more. But depending on the positioning that you put your body for this piece of equipment, it's very, 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 very adjustable. So like the farther back you sit, the more you curl back, especially if it's like, you see where it says like, you know, small, medium, and large? Like you want to start with it on, like I start with it on medium and then I'll go to large, but when I go to large, I'm sitting farther forward, if that makes sense. So, but I want to hit a lot more of the meat section of my hamstrings. That way I can get a little bit more thickness rather than length. So I'll start with that. That way I can feel it higher up, a little bit more towards my glute. Yeah. All right. So we're gonna come up a little bit more. As we come up a little bit more, this needs to go out more. So, pretty sure I just put it on like, that's large, that's medium, that's small, medium, large, extra large. Okay. This one I'm gonna feel a little bit more higher up, closer towards the end of my hamstring, so that way I start building a little bit more down here. But this one, I'm a little bit closer, so I can get a little bit more fatigued, but go ahead, but keep form with it. It's probably pretty silly that I'm doing this with my leg on, but it only looks normal, so we're gonna rack it. Yeah. So this one, when you do it this way, a little bit seated up, that extended out a little bit more, you're gonna feel it a little bit more lower portion instead of all the way up. You're still gonna feel it all the way up because that's just normal, but that stretch and that squeeze, you're gonna feel a little bit more towards the lower of your hamstring. Ow! Shit. Ow! Oh, welcome to Good Girls Bad Girls. That's what these are. Outside hip abductor. Let's see. I'm I typically do these like very end, but I'm doing them right now just because I don't want to risk my legs slipping off later when I start getting fatigued. I keep it relatively short range of motion when I do these. And then if I really want to hit like the shelf of my glute, I'll actually hip thrust up, which I'll do once I get a little bit heavier in weight. But this is not working my right glute at all. Like my left glute's just shaking right now. Vegans, y'all crack me up with all your processed food saying they're healthy. All right, now I'm gonna have to go up. Great way to hit the top shelf. Shove your shoulder blades back into the seat. Post up right here with your hands. Keep all the concentration on the glutes. Very good alternative to help work the upper shelf of your glute. Another really good exercise is single leg leg press. I know that's the only thing I can do, so I can't display it very well, but keeping one foot down and just really focusing on the ultimate stretch when it comes to that one exercise. Don't go down 90 degrees, fucking come all the way down as low as you can, but keep your feet a little bit higher, spaced out, like higher up for single leg, and then like not quite shoulder width, just do a little bit outside with that single leg. Your glute will start growing a lot more. Holds help too with high volume days because they just make everything else suck way more. Yeah, so this might hurt a little bit. Very good. Come on, Rob. Skinny bitch. I think that was 8. Was that 8? That might have been 9. Okay. This is gonna suck. This is gonna suck. No knee sleeve. Front squatting on a Smith machine with the resistance not even being true because it's kind of sticky too. So we're about to see how this goes. This might be an absolute clusterfuck. Yeah, buddy. All right. Come on, bud. Fuck! So sorry. Let's go. More. Let's go one more. Alright, is it recording? Okay. Now we're going to do split squats because I said I wanted to do split squats too. Ow. Not too terribly hard, but wait till like set 2 or 3 around 12 reps, then it gets hard. Imagine if I had 2 legs that looked like this. I'd be a whore, for sure. But because I don't have 2 legs, I'm not. Yeah. Yes. Massage the butt cheek. The butt cheek's angry. Alright, so for the last set of 15, I'm going to put a plate down. 10-pound plate. Elevate my heel. So your boy's hamstring can be activated and engaged a little bit better, especially because of the exact form that I'm doing for this, keeping my hips back. My knee is just slightly going over my toe. I feel this so much in my butt. Oh my God. What was that, 9? 10? Let's deadlift. Wow, that's really fucking light.
Probably gonna be done after this. I'm shot. My thing's always been quality over quantity. Whether you're going for 8 reps, 6 reps, 10 reps, 15 reps, whatever, it doesn't really matter. Always trying to shoot for the quality of the exercise that you're doing, rather than just trying to move the weight, get out of the way. So it's important to kind of like have that in mind, especially when you are starting to lift a little bit heavier, that you're not just getting through the movement just to say, oh, I did this amount of weight. Okay, how was the form? How was the control? How was the concentric movement of it, you know? So it's just always something to keep in mind. You're good, homie. You're good. You're okay. No worries. This is a great exercise for me to do every so often, not to constantly keep doing it, because it's a lot of pressure on my knee, especially because I don't have a knee sleeve right now. But it does help a little bit with my lower back because I have to stay so constricted because of my balance and everything. There's a lot more going on than me just lifting the weight. I think it's safe to say I'm done. We just got done working out. About to go get some food, fuel back up, because I don't have anything meal prepped at the house. Probably gonna call baby girl, see if she wants me to pick her up anything. Spoke to a pretty cool kid when I was done, and he was super chill. He was like, hey man, I'm sorry if I got in the way of your video. I'm like, no bro, don't even worry about that. I'm like, you're totally fine, dog. And we'll end up chatting about him going on like mission trips. He's 18. That is so beautiful. And I think, you know, I really think the fitness industry, as far as like us influencers, we really do need to be so conscious to not be self-entitled when we're recording. I think it is a beautiful opportunity that us as influencers can utilize to connect with our community even better. Because had I not been videoing, had I not been in that room doing that exercise specifically for content, I would have never had the conversation with him, and he would have never gotten my social media information to hopefully possibly motivate him even more to want to do better and to be better and stuff like that. It is such a beautiful opportunity. We as influencers have no idea the level of impact that we truly have on the upcoming generation. And I thought that was so cool, and it was something that needed to be shared. So I think we have a responsibility, just like anybody else, of influence. Like, I mean, I understand, like, I don't have a lot of following on here just yet, but I do have a good bit of following on Instagram, and to just be mindful of the headspace and everything, to make sure that we're setting a good example, that we're not posting fitness content and saying one thing, but then on the weekends we're going out and we're getting trashed and so on and so forth. We have arrived at the restaurant. I'm gonna go ahead and get my meals. Chicken, which combo you picking? Oh, let me put the window up so I don't break y'all's ears. Bro, not me exposing the fact that my car doesn't have electric windows. Wow. Ladies and gents, we just got the low battery logo. So we're gonna go ahead and end the video here. Tomorrow's video is up in the air, only because I'm gonna be working out with my coach, so there might not be a video tomorrow. So just to kind of give you guys a heads up on that, but otherwise I'll see y'all later.